your reality, it's really shaped by what's going on in your head. What you think is what happens. What you put your energy towards is what's going to manifest itself into your life. So when you're saying, I'm going to show all these people, I'm going to show everybody how great I am because they need to know, these critics of mine, what they're missing out on by not having me be a bigger part of their life, you're actually inviting more critics. You're inviting more people that you need to show. Instead, you need to actually want it for you. You need to understand that this is your life and that your positive energy that you're putting forward is going to be the future that you create. And I think a lot of people, they're in this current state and they're trying. They're saying, I'm feeling abundant. I'm feeling like I have this thing that I want, this relationship. I'm in that now. I'm already feeling as though I already have my partner. I'm already feeling as though I already have my money. But it's not here. Where is it? Well, your current reality is based on the thoughts that you had previously. So your inner world from your past is what's projected onto your current time, right? So if you just say, well, this is all evidence now that none of this works, then you start to think negative thoughts again and you project the same future that you projected in the past. Instead, you need to really remain in that energy and that truth, not just for a few minutes, not just for a few seconds, but you need to really see yourself as having the thing and already being in that world, embodying it, embodying what it feels like to have the thing that you want and carrying yourself that way as opposed to feeling bad for yourself or trying to prove a point to somebody else, because your inner thoughts, whatever you are thinking and consuming. I mean, at one point I wanted to lose 25 pounds. And I was so consumed with losing 25 pounds. And I started exercising and eating well. And I felt like a person who was going to lose this weight. And then once I started to feel like that, sure enough, the weight started to shed. And in 75 days, I lost exactly 25 pounds. Once that 25 pounds had been lost, I stopped focusing on it. I stopped feeling like a person who was healthy. I stopped exercising. I stopped eating healthy. And sure enough, the weight started to creep back. So I needed to then adjust and have my inner world become somebody who's healthy, somebody who eats right, somebody who drinks a lot of water, somebody who exercises. And again, I got back into the health that I wanted to be. But it's so easy to let that slip when you get caught up in the chaos of other people and other people's thoughts. And you are a combination of the 5 people that are closest to you. So it's so easy for you to get wrapped up in other people's scarcity and other people's identity, or in trying to impress other people. You just need to live your life for you and nobody else. You're the only person that is existing in your head, right? So other than the critics and all that stuff, so you might as well live a life that you want to live and not a life that is tailored for somebody else to say, wow, you did a great job, because who cares what anybody else thinks? It's really about how you feel inside and the life that you deserve and want.